All right, and welcome to lesson one of the How to Blog for Bucks web training series. This is Blake Thomas, and I'll be showing you this week. I'll be showing you how to acquire your own domain name and get your own hosting plan to get your website online. There's three things that are essential to your online business or money blog that you create, and that's your domain name, your hosting account, and an autoresponder. So whether that the autoresponder is with Aweber or GetResponse, either one of those companies will work. We'll cover that stuff in later lessons, autoresponders and all that good stuff. But right now we're just going to look at domain names and hosting accounts. So domain names, I highly recommend you get your domain name with GoDaddy, and that's what we're going to be doing in this lesson. I'll be showing you how you can just easily sign up for a domain name with GoDaddy.com. Also, we'll also be covering how to get your hosting plan with HostGator. I highly recommend HostGator. They have excellent support, and their host plans are very cheap as well. All right, so what you'll do is navigate over to GoDaddy's homepage, and you can search here for your domain name, or if you're still on the page, obviously where you're watching this video, which is my howtoblogforbucks.com acquiring your domain name and hosting plan page. You'll see this GoDaddy find a domain name now search box, and I would recommend that you just go ahead and use this box because it's super easy to use. It's already on the page right there for you. So in today's example, we're just going to be using example 123XYZ. So you would type in whatever your company's name is, or whatever you want your blog's URL to be, and just type it in here. Choose .com. We don't need to get into any of these others. .com is the most familiar with people, so it's probably one of the more recommended and easiest to use for your company. So that way, whenever you tell someone, my company is example123xyz.com, they would probably remember that .com rather than .us or .net, something like that. All right, so go ahead and search for your domain name, and hopefully you see a screen like this. If no one has taken your domain name already, only one person can have a domain name at a time. You should see a screen like this where it's example123xyz.com is available for just $11.99 a year. So if you do see this screen, then you're ready to proceed on and purchase your domain name. If you don't, well, you're going to have to go back to the drawing board and maybe think of a different domain name that you can use for your website. So anyways, so let's say that you do see this and it's available. You're going to choose this option right here, which should already be selected. Example123xyz.com. You don't need to do any of these info.co.net. You just want this one website today. So you'd move on to continue with registration. All right, and that's going to bring up this screen where you put in all your information, your billing information, and after you've filled in this information here, you can move on to the next step, which is your domain settings. Here you're going to select registration length. So how long do you want this domain name for? I sign up for just a year at a time, just because you never know. I may be tired of that domain name a year from now and want to just move on. Or you can sign up for multiple years. It's up to you, whatever you choose to select. The next option, your privacy and domain protection. So privacy with business registration. I have this option, and this is only because I don't want people to find my name when they search through these databases, and I can't really tell you why. I just signed up for that when I signed up for the website. If you don't care, if your company name is your name, which could be johndoe.com, and you're John Doe and you're selling products and that's your company name, you're doing attraction marketing, then you can go ahead and stick with the standard registration. It's really up to you, whichever one you want to choose. I went ahead and was extra careful and just went and got the privacy with business registration. Alright, so then you would just move down to the last step, which is the fourth step, activate your domain. So add email, add hosting. You don't want to do either one of these because with HostGator, you're going to get both. So, and it comes with your plan. So there's no need to sign up for this with GoDaddy. So after you've, gone through all 4 steps there, you can just hit next. And because I didn't fill out this first section, I can't move on to the next checkout area, but it's pretty explanatory in that area. You're just going to put in your billing information, which would either be a credit card or use your PayPal account. Don't select any other options. If they do offer you anything, just go ahead and get the basic plan that you selected, here on this page. And you'll then get an email from GoDaddy once that's completed. That's letting you know that your purchase has gone through and you're now ready to get your hosting plan. Okay, now that you have your domain name, we're going to need to set up your hosting account with HostGator. Okay, so now we're just going to go back to howtoblogforbucks.com, the page where this video tutorial is at, and you're just going to scroll down here and you'll see this banner here, and this banner is going to give you up to 20% off on your final purchase with HostGator. Okay. So once we click that banner, we're now going to enter HostGator's website, and this is the home page for HostGator. And since we're going to be setting up your hosting plan, you just need to come and select View Web Hosting Plans right here, this button on the home page. So once we click that, it's going to bring us over to where we can select which plan that we want to go with. I recommend you go with the baby plan, and the only reason that you would go with the baby plan rather than the hatchling plan is because you have unlimited domains, and this is, you're gonna sign up for about a year's worth of hosting for your one website that you're building. Well, I can guarantee after you figure out how to build this site that you're working on, you're gonna want to build another and continue to do so. And if you get this baby plan, you're only going to be paying $6.36 a month, and you can do unlimited domains. With this other one, it's $3.96 per month, but you only get one. So if you wanted to get another domain, you have to, buy another hosting plan. And that, if you do 3 domains 3 websites a year, that's you're already paying too much. So go ahead and get the baby plan, and we'll click order now and move on to the next stage. And you'll see this is where we will enter the domain name that we just purchased. Okay, so over here you see I currently have a domain name. So this is where we're going to enter, the domain name that you just purchased with GoDaddy. So with our example, we use example xyz123.com. And we'll go to step 2, and as you can see, this is the final checkout area where you would just enter what account username you want along with your password, and then all your regular billing information along with credit card or PayPal if that's what you want to go with. And as you can see here, we got the 20% off coupon. So that's, if you use that banner that's on my page, you'll get the 20% coupon. And as you can see, the setup price is $7.96, so that'll be $7.96 a month. So yeah, and after you finish filling all this out, you just hit create account. You'll then get a confirmation email from HostGator that you now have a hosting account set up with them. And then you'll move on to the next lesson, and in the next lesson we're going to be pointing your domain name at your HostGator account. So this is where it all really starts to come together. Your website will be off the ground, and you'll actually have something there that's actually on the internet, and something that people can visit and see. All right, so I'll see you in the next lesson.